and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Najd. So this time I'm going to try for another achievement here. I don't know if I'll get it. I'd like to get this Arabian coffee, but that's very unlikely. So the big one I'm focused for is Jihad, as the Najd own 500 Sunni provinces. So that means I'm going to have to be probably the largest nation I have ever been if I'm going to get it. So it's going to be tricky. Luckily, the Najd, because that's their here, ideas are really strong. Plus 2 missionary strength and plus movement speed, which makes them unusual. Which means I can run away a lot easier than one would expect. So, first things first, I am going to rival Hassa and Shamar. Start claiming Shamar. There's a lot of steps here to start. I've done this several times. In fact, I wrote a guide on one of the older versions of how to get this achievement. I'm going to try and get the Mamelukes on my side. Who else do I want to try and pick up? Here we go. I got the right thing. By setting these guys as your rival, it changed my mission. Instead of take Qazim over here from Oman, I now have conquer Hoof. I have no idea how to say that. Sorry for butchering it. So I'm going to have to raise some troops. The problem with playing as this nation is you are probably one of the poorer nations in the world. You've got a lot of land, but you only have 21 development, which is exactly 3 on all 7 provinces you own. Not to mention 3 of your provinces are Shia and you're Sunni. We also have the enjoyable fun of being an emirate, which means institutions spread slower and we have 1 less diplomatic relation. On the other hand, we do have a diplomat because we're at a king rank, and we also have a larger manpower modifier and land force limit, which is going to come in handy. We're actually going to try and build above it initially and then work our way back down to using it at a normal level. I've got to train these troops here quickly, deploy this fleet to the Persian Gulf. I am going to start fabricating some more claims on these guys. It will help with sieging the fort. Oh, unusually tolerant. In case you don't know your history, the Najd here would later go on to found Saudi Arabia because they're ruled by the Saudi dynasty. So, however, I do not know if this will occur the same way. Probably not, but that's the history behind this nation. So, let's go finish off the Hassa here. There we go. My ships have defeated theirs, which is key. I'm going to quickly attack and wipe them out there. Perfect. Actually, I get some extra army tradition. Cool. And we're going to rapidly occupy all their provinces so they can't spawn any more troops. There we go. Perfectly done. We're probably going to fall into debt here, but that's pretty typical of this nation. When you're playing, you tend to be extremely poor at all times. I will raise war taxes just a little bit to try and reduce that penalty. Also going to boost stability a bit, which will help with conversion. Other thing I should do before I forget is go to the Lemma here, get some piety and some admin power from them, just to allow a little bit faster conversion, a bit better morale of armies, and just in general better starting. I'm also going to claim these people's lands. There we go. As soon as this war is over, I have to attack them before they get an alliance with like Yemen or somebody. There's a lot of little wars to do here, and if I lose any one of them, I've probably lost the Let's Play, so just keeping that all in mind. Okay, declare war. I'm declaring war before I make peace, actually, which is a bit unusual. Hopefully before my fleet destroys itself fighting the Hassa's fleet. There we go. Got their lands. I also got a fort, which is going to be a major issue because I can't afford to upkeep it at the moment. but I have to keep it around because it makes a great blockade to the north and the Korakunlu, who otherwise would come after me. So I think I've caught their army. We also get a prestige bonus for completing a mission and some manpower recovery, which is very handy. I'll take the achieve religious unity, but that's not going to occur for a while. Okay. Let's do this very quickly here. There we go. Usually they ally themselves to Yemen early on, which makes killing them a pain. Luckily this time they didn't achieve that goal. I also need to get improved relations with the Mamelukes. I want them as an ally, even if it's just as a defensive ally. They prevent me from getting killed by Yemen or the Korakunlu or Timurids early on. We'll do siege ability. Faster we can siege things, the better. Cool. So this game, at least gameplay for quite a while, is going to be balancing on a knife's edge the ability to actually survive, because the Arabian Peninsula is not what you'd call rich in development. In fact, there's only a handful of provinces that are actually above 3 development, and they're mostly in Yemen, the Hijaz, or Oman. All the land I'm going to control is going to be literally just 3 development. So, there we go. We'll take that land. We'll take your money. Got it. I can actually core almost all that land. And it's now a matter of prepping for a war on Oman. So Oman has 8 troops usually at this point, and we have 10. So we do have a bit of an advantage. I believe I didn't get a claim on them. Oh. Why did I not? Oh, I haven't. Did I not even build a spy network against them? Oh, I'm not slacking off here. I should know better. You have to have a claim on them in order to attack them, really. And I should have known I was going to attack them. Oh, the Hijaz adopted feudalism. I can't do so yet. It's going to be quite a while. If I conquer Oman quickly enough, I should be able to. Pay that loan, mothball that fort. I've also got to be aware that I'm likely to face quite a few rebellions. My air here is not good, so I think I'll actually dismiss the air. There's only 6. I should be able to get a slightly better air since I'm Sunni. I have a, what, 100% chance of getting a new heir? It's pretty good. However, it could mean the end of the Saudi dynasty if my 69-year-old dies. So, okay, people want land. Good. Core that, because I want to give a lot of this land to the Ulema because it will reduce unrest. We'll give this land to the emirs. There we go. Obviously, I have to core this land, or auto-core it, or whatever. But that's going to have to wait a minute. There we go. My ships are taking attrition from being out there. Interesting. I didn't think that would occur. I know I'm giving a lot of land to the priests here, but the increased conversion strength and the increased stability are more than worth it. Still have to do that one, but luckily by converting these ones I should be in good shape. I'm going to get rid of this achieve religious unity mission because there's no way I'll get it before I attack Oman. Wow, you also suck as an heir. Great. Oh, even the wife is horrible. 6 again. At least this one's a little bit more militaristically inclined. Okay. We will claim an Omani province. We'll go for Nizwa here, actually. And then we will attack. There we go. Oh, they only have 6 troops unusually. Oh, tribal feud, current heir will die. That's actually good for me. This guy's a lot better. Bit ironic that it occurred right then and there. But it did. We will convert a wall here because it's a little bit more expensive. I don't actually know why Oman isn't trying to take my lands. Usually what happens if you're sieging their lands, they start to... Oops. Oh, when free development or not. I'll take it. And also my fleet just almost died there. I actually did lose a fleet. Ship, sorry. I'm going to definitely need to raise war taxes. This is going a little bit better because controlling this land does bring me in a little bit more income than I would have normally. Actually, if I went to mothball Qatif there, it would actually be in perfect shape. Let's finish off that army before they can get occupying my lands. I don't really know. Do we have more morale just because we're Sunni or something? Oh no, well, we had significantly more than they did. Okay, let's occupy Niwa here. If we do this quickly enough, hopefully we can take a lot of their land before Yemen joins the war. Because Yemen, obviously, yeah, Yemen's going to want to attack Oman as well. Oh, Hormuz just joined the war. Of course they did. And did Yemen on Hormuz's side. So, good thing we beat them here, even if it was just by a little bit. We should be able to take at least these 4 provinces. Which are the key ones? We're going to want to set up a trading post here in Muscat. Because right now our current trade is really abysmal. I'm going to mothball that fort because I don't think they're going to come attack it. I doubt it. I mean, it's entirely possible they decide to go after it, but... yeah, we don't need their help. We'll stay as pious as we can. Higher conversion strength is always worth it. Oh, darn, our ruler died. That's not good. And they are going for the fort. Gotta love it. They've walked all the way around here just to go for my forts. Ay, ay, ay. The problem is I need 130 admin power to deal with the negative stability now. Plus they're going to occupy all my provinces. Gotta love that. And I can't allow any rebellions, if I can help it. No rebellions will be allowed under my watch, especially since I can't actually squash rebellions. However, I should be able to take all the land I wanted and take some money. Oh, a little bit too much, I guess, because I don't have a high enough war score. I can take 2 more. Oops, 1 more. There we go. Every little bit helps. And before I forget, let's grab feudalism. Raise autonomy. And I'm not going to be able to get that stability for a while, so I might as well try and core the land. I'm not going to convert Muscat there. So we'll do manpower reserves to recover. Mothball both of these. Drop army maintenance as low as it can go. Mothball this fleet. Anything that's possible to try and delay getting any more loans. Oops, we've got a looming disaster of a peasants' war. Darn. That would be disastrous. That most definitely would be a disaster. Okay. Focus admin power. I have to get manpower back up to 60 to stop it. Or 50%. It's going to be a bit tricky. Levies will help a tiny bit. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. If I can force it below 25% overextension, that'll slow it down a bit. I've really got to get stability though. Sadly, my current ruler is not that good. You know what, I think I'm gonna delete this forwarded Musquat here. That might be just enough for us to retain from falling into another loan. Just barely. Okay, good. It's going to be tricky to actually stop this peasant rebellion. Luckily, it should slow down now. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower. 72 months. I wonder if that'll actually be enough. Should be. Oh, Oman actually survived with a couple provinces. Nice. Probably because I didn't actually destroy their army completely. They actually had enough troops to force Yemen to something of a peace. Okay. Oh, before I forget, oh, I can't do that yet. I'm gonna have to remember to take Omani culture as a accepted culture, because that'll make a huge difference. Ay, ay, ay. Talk about negative events in a row. They seem to have a very high chance of negative events. Oh, before I forget, I should steer some more trade towards my direction. Of course, right now I don't get any benefit from it, but in the long run it might come in handy. We also have extremely low piety, so we're not converting that fast. We are converting, so that's something. 4 per month. Ah, there we are. That's a nice piety boost. Renaissance is fired, which is actually not that bad because we already have feudalism. So we're still going to be stuck with the same penalty we had before, but we'll have a couple years of relatively low costs. Not that we're anywhere near getting technology. Okay, that's actually all this land cord. I don't want to do that yet, actually. Actually, I might as well. That way I remember to do it later on. Emirs just want land. That's fine, we'll give you some land. And it does allow me to do Omani, even though I actually haven't cored them, or secondarily cored them, I still can promote the culture, which will lower the rebelliousness a little bit. More importantly, will also get me some money from them. Okay. Let's just hope I don't have any more negative stability events. That would just be infuriating. 12 months. 12. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying there. Don't mind me, I'm just rambling. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Okay, stability's dealt with. Good. We're not going to have a peasant revolt. That's major progress. Looks like Hormuz is actually having some trouble with Oman at the moment. just to finish them off, let's be nice to Oman and give them military access. There we go. Since they'll never ally themselves with Yemen, I can safely let them kill Hormuz, which would. It's kind of a weird, convoluted way of doing it, but should make a difference. I mean, I guess I could rival Oman. I don't know if they're actually... They are. Okay, so Hormuz does not actually have a fort in that island, which is interesting. That could be the end of Hormuz. Oops, looks like I'm going to be able to get some military support out of that. Obviously, I'm going to have a way to go before I can get more admin support. That's what I was saying 12 years about, in case you're curious. Yeah. Doing pretty well here. Normally it's hard to kill both Hassa and Shamar without one of them allying to Yemen. And then if they ally to Yemen, there's no way you can kill them. Here we go, let's core these provinces. Or which ones I can core. Once I get the chance, I'm going to move my trading city to Muscat here. In the meantime, though, I'm going to give it to the merchant guilds, which I don't usually do. But it gives me a little bit chance of getting money, and then later on I should be able to get some diplomatic power and stuff from them. Okay, that covers this whole area. I think I'll toss a couple more of these under the Ulema's control. Oops, I gotta be really careful now. Any more and they'll try to take over. And I can't raise up my army to full yet. Hopefully the sought support modifier will disappear. Up 10 years. Ugh. Okay. Technically I could revolt one of these provinces I've already converted. Yeah, there we go. That lowers their influence enough to be safe. And we'll make this our main trading city, which means I can shift a merchant from Hormuz to Indus. Voila, and then next month that should increase, yep, my trade by 1.3. So 1.3 more gold a month makes a huge difference. Which means I can either fully maintain my army or hire an advisor. I think in the meantime I'm going to hire an advisor that lowers inflation, because we did pick up a fair amount. Looks like Hormuz survived the war, but they lost their alliance with Yemen. So how strong is Yemen is the question. Yemen, where are you? Yemen. Only have 3,000, can muster up to 10. Okay, actually let's fire that guy. That's a waste of money. Shoot. I wish I hadn't done that. Every little bit of money you have in this, as the Najd or Najd early on matters. Okay, and then if we put them on the border, we'll declare war. I think I'll go straight for their capital. Yeah, I'm going to lose that recovering army modifier. Or recovering nation modifier, should be more accurate. Okay. Oh, no, another stability event. Let's see if we can get some diplomatic support out of it all. So I want to try and take this fort. The danger is they muster a large enough army to fight me on the mountain range here. Ideally, I kind of want them to go off and siege my land, which is what they're doing. Yeah, we'll let them go siege my land. Hopefully I take this fort, although doesn't seem to be doing too well about actually taking it, this guy. Oh yeah, that event failed because I went into debt. It's a bit annoying, but I guess it happens. Can I muster stability? Not yet, okay. They're actually going to take my capital before I take theirs? Oh, yeah. Time to actually use my speedy army to its full potential. I'm going to have to take a morale bonus guy because they're ahead of me in military tech. Yeah, I barely won that. If they had even one more regiment, they probably would have beaten me. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that fort. I can't occupy all their provinces because somebody's hidden by the fort. Suppose I might as well take out as much of the land as I can. Oh! See, that's what I was worried about. They got one more troop and they were able to beat me. And now they've got more, they're probably gonna have more troops than I do. Where does Yemen count into all this? They have they have a fair amount of manpower too. Shoot. Oh, I was too greedy. I don't think I'm gonna win this war. Yep, not gonna win the war. They're mustering even more troops. Shoot. Bother. Bother. I don't think I can call in the Mamelukes. Nope, they don't want any of my land, the land they own. Let's try this again. I won that one. Oh wow. Of course I'm falling into debt and I've got rebels. Probably should have stopped my conquest after that last one. Well, let's at least occupy this. If we occupy this, we might be able to get a white piece out of it all. If I can even get one province, I'll call it a victory. Come on, just win. Okay. Are they willing to give me that one province? No, without demanding forts in the air. Ay, ay, ay. You gotta be kidding me. Ay, ay, ay. How annoying. They're not going to accept peace anytime soon. Not even a white peace, because they think they're stronger than I am. They are, actually, stronger than I am, which is worrisome. Okay, maybe this will be enough. Yeah, I overcommitted to a war I couldn't win, so best I can do is get the white piece and some money. Shoot. It was a very dumb decision on my part, I guess. Okay. And I can attack Oman in 3 years, assuming my military has rebuilt by then. However, that should be it for this video. So we had some pretty good success and one fairly big defeat. But next time we'll probably try to finish off Oman and Hormuz, and then we can worry about Yemen again. So that will be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.